always are telling you, getting the skills up, get an extra stream of income, an additional stream of income. And today, I'm going to walk you through the servicing of a 2015 Toyota Hiace or Regis. They are basically one and the same, just a name difference. So we're going to move it from here to where we're going to service it. And if all goes well, you can charge like $7,000 and that'll take you like half an hour. You see what I say? No. That's my life, you know. I just say, if everything go according to plan, but a good thing my boy will walk with the jumper pack and them thing there. I get it started. So the battery for this vehicle is not in the front, it's under the front passenger seat. So we have to get that up first. So you're gonna lift up this and unlatch this. Well, it look like it's unlatched already. And unlatch this side as well. After you unlatch both sides, you just carry it all the way up. Now this is your battery, this is my starter pack, and we're going to hook it up now. So now we're going to put red to red, black to black, but in this case both are black. What do we do? You see that sign here right here, so the negative sign here, the minus there, that is where the black goes. And now the jumper packer say we're ready to go. The positive side usually has a plus. Now we're ready to go. I hate jacking up vehicles, so I'm just find a curb wall go up on. Now I have enough room for work. So we locate the drain plug. There it is right there. And also notice some wearing on the inside of the tire. That means that the car won't line up. And we will have to tell the customer about that. No, because the oil was so black, I'm doing a little flush. This is where I leave the oil pan open, pour in fresh oil and just let it drain out. I just want to get out as much of that dirty oil as possible. Please note that diesel engines tend to make oil darker faster and darker than gas vehicles. So the space was tight and I needed both hands, but this is how I used to pull the drain plug, the oil bung. Just put this on. Sometimes it's kind of tight and you have to just free him up. Now I've seen experienced mechanics struggle with this. They don't know that there's a compartment right here to access the oil filter, and they're trying to access the oil filter from around the engine and have to all sort of mad. You see, area tight, but when you open this little compartment, it's easy to pull. No, back in the day, all time mechanic them would have say, yeah, you have to prime filter, you know. Are you will lick head gasket? But no go so. All I'm doing here is just tipping a little oil on the rubber. So when the time for service again, the rubber isn't baked onto the engine. There's some amount of lubricant there, so it's easier to pull off. But you don't need to throw oil into the filter itself. New filter is on now, you know, look new coming and then dirty, but that's the new filter. Just to make sure it's on nice and snug. Yeah man. And now we just bolt up back the compartment. Now I have a funnel to minimize wastage. As you can see, I do a little spillage while I was flushing out the engine. Alright, watch this. You see how the oil pour out violently? There's a way to make it come out smoother and minimize the risk of spilling. There's a reason why the oil bottle is shaped the way it is. You see how that come out nice and easy, not flop all over the place? Yeah man, that is how you pour oil. Now we're going to get to the air filter. The air filter is on the right side and it's just a latch, one latch. You release the latch and it slides right out. As you can see, that one is pretty dirty. I draw for the new one now. This is how a new one supposed to look. This is the big difference between a dirty air filter and a clean air filter. Now, when you install the air filter though, please make sure you take off your plastic. Yes, take it off, or else the car won't be able to breathe. And then you slide it back into the ear box with the broader side facing the driver's seat. And then you fasten back the latch, make sure it's secured properly, and you're good to go. One thing I forgot to tell you guys is to clean the air AC filter. So you drop down the glove compartment, squeeze it together, release it. Then you're going to release this clip right here and take this out. But this one was already cleaned. I just didn't video it. The Hiace AC filter is washable, so you can just wash it off. This is what it looked like before it was washed. Now we are going to slip it back in. And the filter is going to have writing on it that says up, so you know which way to put it in. And then you just put in back the glove compartment, and yeah, you're good to go. No, I never make that video so you can go out there and tell people say you're a mechanic because you watch one little video. What I would do is I'd start watching a lot of videos on servicing cars, because there are a few things we never touch. We never do brakes and we never do transmission. But we are focusing on a simple oil change at this point, right? Now, what I would do if I was in your shoes and I wanted to learn this as a additional source of income, I would go to all the mechanic shops nearby, were reputable. I'm not talking cobbler them, because you have to learn from good people. And I tell them, say, yo, I want to work for you. You get me? If none of them no hire me, I tell them, say, I work for them for free. But the first thing is you're trying to get paid while learning. So, yo, just tell them, say, I've been reading up, show them what you know already, and tell them, say, you just want to work for them. You don't have to be no whole heap of money. Or I'd go to Heart and get certified. And that way, I have a second job. On the weekends, I can go to people, do the oil change at them yard, 7-8 grand, and you know them now if you have they don't have to go to the mechanic. So just food for thought, another way to make some extra money.